I racked my brain for hours trying to figure this out.
I ordered stuff, but not all the stuff is here.
Dalton is already on his plan B. His supplies didn't get there in time.
This is all the clay I have left.
This is way harder than I thought it was going to be.
Well, that was a fail.
No!
I resorted to asking for pity votes.
What in the world did you make that out of?
Toilet paper?
Hey, those predator masks are pretty cool.
So we're gonna see which one of us can do it better. But there's one catch.
No cardboard or foam. You're on. No cardboard or foam is actually super tricky. I racked my brain for hours trying to figure this out. And since I'm not a metallurgist, I'm going to go with something else. Tinfoil. And so I'm going to use this as my armature, and then I've got a secret weapon to actually do the surface. And my secret weapon is, of course, toilet paper. Dalton, watch and learn.
I had a plan, and I ordered stuff, but not all the stuff is here. And it's not gonna get here for a couple weeks. And my deadline is in a couple days. So this morning, I frantically rushed to Walmart and I bought some of this Sculpey air dry clay. It says ages 3+, so it probably wouldn't work for Preston, but I think I'll be able to handle this. And then I got some of this drip irrigation tubing for the hairs. I don't know if they're called hairs. So I've got concepts of a plan.
Concepts of a plan.
I almost forgot I have this mask. So I'm gonna be using this as my base. And this I'm gonna use for that forehead. My concepts of a plan are turning into an actual plan. Beat that, Preston.
Of course, as always, it's more complicated than I expected, so I need this just to give me some form. I sure hope he didn't have the exact same idea as me, but if he did, I hope he's hating it, because this is way harder than I thought it was going to be. I think it's looking pretty good. I actually know that Dalton is already on his plan B because his supplies didn't get there in time. I love it when that happens. That means I think we've got a good shot with this. Now it's time for my secret weapon. The toilet paper. And joint compound. And flour. And water. That's right, I'm going to be covering this with paper mache clay. Which I've never made before. So this could be a major fail. But I don't think so. Seems pretty easy. I think we've got a decent shot. Ugh. I forgot the glue. Yeah, the key ingredient. I'm just eyeballing everything here. It's not quite what I expected. Guess I'll try some more paper.
It's looking pretty good. But this is all the clay I have left. Hopefully that's enough. I think it should be, because all I have left is this ridge.
Running out of space. Let's give it a try. Feels like I'm wiping tuna all over this. I don't think the first layer has to be perfect. It's gonna dry, and I've never done this before, but it's supposed to dry really hard, like paper mache, right? Because it's glue. And then I should be able to go over it with maybe a coat of that drywall compound and make it nice and smooth. I'm just looking forward to being able to say, I made this mask out of toilet paper. No!
No!
Ah!
Well, it's a good thing I decided to do those cracks. I almost didn't, but I'm glad I did because as it was drying, it actually ended up cracking more. So I'm not super happy with the extra cracking, but at least it kind of fits in with what I was already doing. If Preston is taking the same approach as me, I'm sure he's running into the same thing. At least I hope he is.
I think I've done what I can, and I'm gonna have to come back in the morning. Ooh, man. That is so dry. Gonna have to come back tomorrow after this is dry and maybe do another coat.
So I'm gonna start doing these hairs now. I still haven't looked up what they're actually called, but I guarantee it's not hairs. I got these little crimping beads from Amazon. I'm just gonna kind of tighten these on around the hairs.
I finally finished my paper mache clay layers. And I'm kind of running out of time, so I'm going to take this out to the garage. I'm going to hit it with a couple coats of metallic spray paint, and then I'm going to come back in and do the rest of the finishes. By the time we're done, I think this is going to look awesome. Dalton, you better watch out. Oh, I think it's looking so awesome. This looks legit. Now I get to the fun stuff. Gonna do some little paint details, gonna do the breathing tubes and the little leather ties right here, and the eyes, the lights, all the cool stuff is now.
Looking pretty good. My only issue is I need to figure out how to kind of straighten these hairs out a little bit. I mean, the bob is cute, but I don't think that's what he's going for. Unless, of course, Preston's the one making him, then yeah. Anyways, I'll probably do that off camera, and then we'll get some paint on here.
I know Dalton's on his plan B, and right now, as we speak, he's waiting for one of his supplies to arrive so he can finish. I hope they lose the package on the way to his house or deliver it to the wrong address and he just never gets it. Alright, now for these little leather straps down here, since I can't use cardboard, I can't use foam, I thought maybe I could just paint some tape.
So I'm done painting. Shout out to my high school art teacher for teaching me some of those techniques that I was using. Hopefully I have made her proud. I know Preston does not make her proud, so I'm glad I could step in there and fill the void he created. I just got a couple steps left. I gotta add on the hair, but before I do that, I ordered fairy lights. Those are some of the things that didn't come on time. I'm sure Preston ordered some too. So predictable. He's too predictable. Don't vote for him. Vote for me. I'm gonna go the unpredictable way, and I'm gonna use this little red light pen. Well, that was a fail. My pen idea was so unpredictable that it didn't even work. So I've resorted to asking for pity votes. Guys, please vote for me because you feel bad that my stuff didn't get here on time.
Boring part over, time to do some lights. Now I'm going to take some of these yellow lights and put them around the inside of the eyes. Man, Dalton's got nothing on this. Seriously. I feel like I'm Russ on Christmas Vacation.
Got a little knot here. Work on that.
All right, the last thing I have is those breathing tubes.
That's Yautja for when two twins compete in a game of skill, Dalton will always win. Go watch Predator Badlands. That's where I saw it.
All right, guys, it's time to unveil the masterpieces. Dalton, you want to go ahead?
Yeah.
What in the world did you make that out of?
I used air dry clay from Walmart.
Air dry clay. Cheater. Just kidding. That's really good.
I didn't get most of my stuff, so all of this was a plan B.
What was plan A?
I'm going to keep that a secret because I might need it in the future.
Okay, fine. All right, I'm going to show you mine, and this was my plan A.
Okay, very cool. It looks like you did the one from Predators?
Tracker Predator is what I did.
Tracker Predator. Which movie is that from? Do you know?
Hey, don't ask me that question. I haven't seen any of them. Roast me in the comments. I've never seen any of the Predator movies.
Well, that's awesome. What did you make yours out of?
I made mine out of toilet paper.
Toilet paper?
I made it out of paper mache clay.
Paper mache clay.
Paper mache clay made from toilet paper. Yeah.
That is a lot more creative than I was.
All right, guys, we're going to show them to you side by side. Let us know which one you like better. Do you like the air dry clay or do you like the toilet paper mask? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to see more challenges, subscribe to the channel. And if you have ideas for future challenges, props you want to see us try, or constraints you want to see us try, put those in the comments too.